I can't believe I'm here in Cinque Terre. Wow, bucket list. I love it. I keep saying I love it, but you get the idea. I'm obsessed. I can't believe it. I'm just so happy right now in this moment. This Italy trip so far has been amazing. I'm just so happy that this is my life, that I'm traveling, that I'm able to do this. Ciao from Cinque Terre. This is the place I've been most looking forward to on this Italy trip, and I'm so excited to finally be here. It's a bucket list destination. I've been looking at photos and videos for so long, and to actually be here is just insane. Like, this is more than seeing the Colosseum in Rome. This is like just amazing. I'm so excited to explore. Cinque Terre is a national park and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. There are 5 historic fishing villages along the Ligurian coast, and I'm so excited. I'm gonna go to 4 of them in the next 2 days. It's like a photographer's dream. I'm so excited to just take photos and wander around the beautiful streets, so come along with me. I'm actually staying in La Spezia, which is just outside of Cinque Terre. It's cheaper to stay there, so that's why I booked a hotel there, but I'm like right next to the train station, and it's only like a 7-minute train to the closest village, which is, I'm gonna say this wrong, it's Riomaggiore. Oh wait, that was way off. Riomaggiore. I'll just put it on the screen. I don't know how to say it, I'm sorry. But oh my god, this is one of the villages that I'm most excited for. I mean, the 4 that I'm going to are gonna be amazing. They're all gorgeous and known as being some of the most beautiful towns in Italy, so I'm excited to take photos. Also, the way the scheduling worked of the itinerary, I ended up being here on the weekend, so I know it's going to get super crowded later, but right now there's not very many people at all, which is really nice. Man, I'm going to take some photos. If you plan on visiting a bunch of the villages, you should buy the Cinque Terre card, which gives you unlimited access to the train that goes through, and also the hiking trails. There's a hiking trail that connects all the villages, and some portions of it are paid, but most of it's free. But a couple sections there's a fee. So if you get the card, the train card, it includes the trains and the trekking card, or you can do just the trekking card, which just covers the fee for the trail. So I got the Cinque Terre card, a 2-day card. On the weekend it's more expensive. It was like 49 euro, I believe, but on the weekend I think it was 34 euro, and that's for April. So it kind of varies on the days and the seasons and everything, so make sure to check out those prices. Like I said before, Cinque Terre is known for its beauty. There's not a ton of like attractions here. Like in big cities you have like giant cathedral complexes and a ton of museums and stuff. Here, the thing to do is just to wander around, take photos, eat, drink, do the hiking trail maybe, and just enjoy the amazing coastal vibes. It is so beautiful, and yeah, I'm gonna go to 2 villages today and then 2 tomorrow, so I'm excited. This might seem a little sketch, but anything for the photo. I'm gonna go out there and take a photo looking in at the harbor. Okay, for my own safety, never mind. I don't think I'm gonna go all the way out to the end of this because the rocks are wet and kind of slippery, but there's the town behind me, beautiful. Just a beautiful morning. I haven't really gone anywhere except for the harbor, but the buildings are so pretty and colorful, but I wish there wasn't scaffolding on like a quarter of the houses. I knew there would be stairs, but I hate stairs. Oh, this is not a very accessible place to explore, but it's very beautiful. I'm just walking along this little panoramic lane or whatever they called it, but I don't know where it goes. I don't know where I'm going, but oh, look at these little flowers. Pretty. There's the train station down there on the other side of this like hill where I started. Alright, so I was gonna hike to the next town over, Manarola, but my battery from my other camera, like my photo taking camera, if you watched yesterday's vlog, or not yesterday, but my last vlog before this one, I accidentally left my battery charger and my spare battery charging on the train. I got another charger for the battery, but I don't think it's that good because I was charging it for a while, like at least an hour, 2 hours, and it's already saying that it's close to being dead. So now I'm like fretting. I'm like, oh my god, what if the battery dies? I don't have the spare battery anymore, so I don't want to be out of luck, and obviously my dream destination. So instead of hiking to Manarola, maybe I'll just take the train. It's only 9 o'clock. I'm already pretty much done with this village. The villages are very small, so if you just come to like take photos, you can pretty much do it in probably an hour or 2 max. So I might just take the train to Manarola, and then when it gets closer to noon time, aka bad photography light time, I might just go back to the hotel and charge my battery and then go to a different village for sunset. I think that'll probably actually work out pretty well because, like I said, like noon, like 11 to 2-ish is usually pretty bad light for photography, especially when it's like sunny like it is today. If I get my battery charged and then go out again for like golden hour sunset, I should be good. And then I can visit more than just 2 villages today. My glasses keep fogging up, so ignore that. I think it's because I'm sweating. I don't need this jacket anymore. It's starting to warm up. Anyway, so that's kind of the game plan. I'm going to go ahead and just take the train to Manarola instead of hike because I don't want to hike. I don't want to hike. I think there's okay views, but I think most of it's like through trees and stuff, so I think I can pass on that portion of the hike at least. There is some hike that will have a good view, but I'm going to do that tomorrow. Anyway, I'm rambling. That's the plan. Let's go. There's a bunch of lemon trees along this path. They're so cute. Look at this single tree on this path. I don't know, it's so beautiful. I love it, silhouetted against the sky. Also, these cacti are gorgeous, but don't be a jerk. This is a don't be a jerk PSA. Oh my god. Don't be one of those people. Also, if you do plan on hiking in Cinque Terre, make sure you check closures of the hiking trail because sometimes portions of it are closed because of landslides. This one portion that's like from here to Manarola, there's like a shorter, easier path that I think has been blocked off for a while called like Lover's Lane or something. So it's a longer, harder hike now. So just make sure you check the website and see if there's any closures if you plan on hiking. Okay, I've made it to Manarola. Look at this beautiful like mosaic with birds and fish. It's so pretty, and all the flowers, and oh, there's an orange tree. Oh my gosh, just all these little things that make this place so adorable. The hillsides are just dotted with lemon trees and flowers and beautiful foliage. I love it. It's crazy to me that people just live here. Like, this is their home. All these colorful buildings, and you can tell that's really lived in. You can see laundry hanging and just all these little touches that make it a home to people, but it's also super touristy. But wow, just I can see why it's touristy, why it's popular. So far, I think Cinque Terre is living up to the hype, and I've only been here like 2 hours. Cinque Terre is a sunset location, so the sun sets over the ocean. As you can tell, like the sun is coming up behind the mountains over there, so it doesn't really hit the town very well, but it's still beautiful. I love it. I'm definitely going to try to take some good photos during golden hour and sunset. Okay, I've come over to this little viewpoint. As you can tell, the light's not great, but yeah, golden hour sunset, beautiful from over here probably. The views over the ocean are beautiful. Look at the color of the water. Oh my god. I've just been sitting here enjoying views of the water and some of the other villages that you can see in the distance. It is just really lovely. I've taken off my jacket. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. Probably in a little bit I'll get up, wander around Manarola, like the tiny streets a little bit, and then go back to the hotel, charge my battery, and probably get something for lunch. And then I'm gonna come back to Manarola for golden hour and sunset, and then tomorrow I'll do the other villages that I plan on going to. So from here you can see Corniglia all the way up there, and it's on like that hilltop. It's the only of the 5 villages that's not directly on the water. And as you can see, like from the train station, it's kind of a trek up to the town proper. So that's the only one I'm not visiting on this trip. And then way over there, if you can see it, is Monterosso al Mare. If I said that right, Monterosso. And it is the flattest and the beachiest of the destinations. So if you want to chill on the beach, that's the place to go. Also, boat tours are obviously super popular here too. There's a ton of different options to choose from. I'm just so happy right now. I had a bunch of fun taking photos of the pretty flowers and taking photos of other people who ask. Oh my god, it's just so, that's a wonderful day today. I love that they have all these boats just docked everywhere. Look at this town, oh my god, so cute. I went back to the hotel and charged my battery and ate a grocery store lunch, and now I've come back out. I've come to Monterosso, which is the northernmost of the villages, and it's where you go if you don't want to climb a bunch of stairs or you want to chill at the beach. And yeah, it has the biggest, best beach in Cinque Terre. It's like a pebbly beach, but there are like sandy portions, and like once you go down into the waves, it's sandy. It's only in the mid-60s today, but there's plenty of people sunbathing and swimming. It's a vibe. On the other side of this little hill, there's another smaller beach area as well.
Here are a few quick Cinque Terre tips for your trip. Make sure to carry some change to pay for public restrooms. Be prepared to walk a lot and wear comfortable shoes. You can use Google Maps to look at the train schedule. The trains run regularly throughout the day, but remember to check when the last train of the night is so you don't get stranded. Cinque Terre is also a great location for dog spotting. I saw so many adorable dogs, including this sweet old basset hound.
Look at this cute little alley, aw, I love it. This area in through here is so cute. There's so many flowers, trees. I love it. I keep saying I love it, but you get the idea. I'm obsessed. I can't get over how pretty and colorful all the houses are. I forgot to say that Monterosso is the largest of the 5 villages, so there's plenty of restaurants, cafes, shops, everything you would need. There's even a playground, and also, like I said earlier, the biggest beach. So it's really nice wandering around. I love the colorful buildings, and I'm gonna go get some gelato. I enjoyed a delicious gelato. I'm not sure how to say the flavor, so I'll just put that on the screen, but it was really good. I'm gonna start working my way towards the train station so I can get to Manarola for like golden hour sunset photos. It is much sunnier and way more crowded than it was this morning. I'm gonna focus on taking more photos of sunset and the lights turning on in Manarola, and I will see you tomorrow with more adventures from Cinque Terre. Okay, day 2 in Cinque Terre. I've come to Vernazza, I've only just gone off the train, but it's already super colorful and I'm in love, so let's go explore. It's just a little after 8, so there's like no one here, but yesterday did get crowded, but it really wasn't that bad at all. Okay, I'm down in like the little harbor area. Look at all the pretty umbrellas. They're all colorful. The buildings obviously colorful. Boats, everything is colorful. I love it. I'm obsessed. Let's go take some photos. Like yesterday, the morning light isn't super great just because it's like behind the hill, coming up behind the buildings and everything. You can't even really see the sun yet, but it's still really beautiful. Not the best for photos. I thought about sleeping in today and just coming out like in like the golden hour, like maybe leaving like around 3 or maybe a little earlier, but the fear of missing out was like, no, you need to go. What if the light somehow is magically good? I mean, it's not bad, but it's just not sunny. Anyway, it's still gorgeous, and look, I can't believe I'm here in Cinque Terre. Wow, bucket list. Later today, I'm gonna do a hike up there into those hills. There's supposed to be a good viewpoint looking back out at the harbor. Well, it is pretty and colorful. The lighting for photography is not very good because the sun is coming anyway. I think I might just go back to the hotel. I need to charge my camera battery some more because like I said yesterday, the charger that I ended up replacing the one I lost with sucks. And even though it was on there for like hours last night, it's still only showing 1 out of 3 bars of charge. And I'm like afraid it's gonna die. The light's not super great now. So I might just wander around a little bit. The sun's starting to peek out over the mountains, so maybe that'll add a little bit of light. But I'm gonna go back to the hotel and charge up my battery. And then I'll come back out like sometime after 1, 2 o'clock and take photos and do that little like hike so I can get the viewpoint of Vernazza. I think it's Vernazza. I don't know how to pronounce anything, so. I ended up going up some stairs. As you can tell, I'm out of breath, to a little view. I know that if you keep going on this trail, it gets to the paid portion of the trail. This part of the trail you do have to pay for between Monterosso and Vernazza. I don't think I'm gonna do it right now. Okay, I decided to just go a little bit further. The viewpoint isn't that far into the trail. I definitely don't plan to do the whole trail, but as you can see down below, oh my god, I'm so excited. There's all this. Anyway, I just showed her my ticket and kept going. It's so early in the morning, there's no one. I think there's like one person behind me, but even if the light's not decent, I plan on coming back later, so. Lots of stairs, but worth it for this view. Look. Wow, it's definitely gonna be better later in the day when the sun's on the other side, but gorgeous. I just sat up here enjoying the views and eating a snack and marveling at the fact that this is my life. I can't believe it. I'm just so happy right now in this moment. This Italy trip so far has been amazing. If you're not subscribed yet, subscribe now so you can see the rest of the videos and my smile as I explore all these amazing places. I have quite a few more places in Italy that I plan on going, and then I'm going to 2 other countries on this trip just briefly, and I'm leaving those as a surprise for later pretty much, but oh, yeah, I'm just so happy that this is my life, that I'm traveling, that I'm able to do this. I used to be an anxious mess. If you know me in real life, you're probably like, wow, I can't believe Rachel's in Italy solo. That's insane. I used to be super quiet. I mean, I am still super quiet and shy, but I used to be really anxious and worried about everything, and yeah, it's not so bad anymore and life is looking great. If you're struggling with mental illness, I definitely suggest seeing a doctor, maybe getting on medication, going to therapy, whatever works for you, and yeah, maybe this could be your life later. I don't know. I want you to be able to seek your dreams like I am. know I just had a snack, but it wasn't much, and I didn't really eat a big breakfast, so I picked this up and a little cannoli, and it was €3.70 for both. I ended up taking a nap and slept way longer than planned, so it's like 4:30, but I've come back to Riomaggiore to see it during the day. This was the one that I came to first yesterday, so it was still, like, the sun wasn't hitting it yet, so I'm gonna take some golden hour photos here and then go to Vernazza to take like sunset photos. If you're wondering how many days for Cinque Terre, I would say at least 2 if you're a normal person, but if you're a photographer, probably 3 to 4 if you want to do it like right and go to a bunch of places, especially for sunset, because sunset is like the good time of light, I think. Unfortunately, I only have 2 sunsets and multiple places I want to be, but so it's kind of hard to pick and choose. But if you only have 1 day for Cinque Terre, you can do that too and still visit like 2 to 3 villages. I plan on doing like a whole tips video for Cinque Terre, so if you have any questions or things you want me to cover, let me know in the comments and I'll try to answer your questions when that video eventually comes out. I found a little hidden beach. Also, look how clear the water is right here. It's so pretty. It is definitely way more crowded than at 8 in the morning when there were like 3 other people, but still beautiful views. I got a mango bubble tea, €6. Okay, back in Vernazza. I grabbed a seafood pizza because my brother, who used to live in Italy, said that I had to eat a seafood pizza at some point. And since I'm in Cinque Terre, which is right on the ocean, I decided I should do it here so I would have fresh and hopefully delicious seafood. The pizza looks pretty good, so I'm gonna eat it here with this amazing view of the harbor. It's not as crowded here as it is in Riomaggiore. Wait. It's not as crowded as the last town I was in. This is really, really good. I'm hoping that I can eat all of it. I still have to hike up there for the viewpoint from this morning. Sunset is in just under an hour, I think, so hopefully I have time. After chowing down on that pizza that was clearly meant for 2 people, I've climbed a bunch of stairs back to this amazing viewpoint. It's a little cloudier than I would hope, but look at that. What? It looks gorgeous. I'm gonna take a million photos. And also there's no one else up here. I expected there to be a bunch of people, and it's Sunday. I love how like really far out, like sitting on the horizon, you can see a bunch of ships. I don't know if they're cruise ships or cargo ships, but that's really cool to see. Okay, photography time. Cinque Terre definitely lived up to the hype. And I was here on a weekend and it was busy and crowded, but not too bad. It is at the beginning of April, so maybe in summer it'd be more crowded and, you know, touristy, but wow. The views are amazing. I feel bad that I didn't go to Corniglia just because now I can't say I've been to all 5, but the ones I did go to are amazing. And I know I went back to some of them multiple times, but that's because I'm a photographer and I wanted to get different lighting situations, but oh my god. Anyway, this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching till the end. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tomorrow I'm taking like almost a 4-hour train ride to Milan, so I'm excited to share that video with you next, and I'll see you there. What else was I gonna say? Oh man, I'm out of breath and out of shape.